This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary. This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Please, sir. Can't let you through. This is not the place for you, sir. See them fancy clothes? This one's a top. Neat spotted. Watch out! Fuck, it's fast. Burn.
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah. What? Take care.
Do you require medical assistance?
I'm fine.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
You again.
Have you... Do you need medical...
I feel fu-
Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Evening.
Evening, Mr.
Heard... Do you need help?
No, thank.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care. Good evening, madam. I'm Dr. Reed.
Why?
I work at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, the Spanish flu. It's Miss... Just grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen. So you have questions about the flu, then?
Yes, among other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
Do you have any news about Sean Hampton's shelter?
I heard you can't go there anymore unless you share his faith. A bit queer, don't you think?
Aren't you worried about the conditions around here?
Hate everywhere. The city will not sink because of this flu. It's the violence that will finish us all.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's...
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no, my Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
Please don't stay too long, sir. Let's grow eyes in the back of that head, sir. Gentlemen are easy targets in these parts.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
Hey, stop biting me. I'm not a piece of cheese.
Been a while since we've seen any new faces round here.
Perhaps we should listen to what the idiot had to say first. You again.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
Someone's playing a right strange game. And I'm gonna find it.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts will be running.
every dawn another death.
Some call this the bad part of town. Part of it's been worse.
I can feel it coming.
Without the wet boots keeping things straight, these parts...
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again.
I managed...
Spare me.
I'm afraid...
Dead?
Yes.
Okay then.
Tell...
The bath...
What?
I don't know.
So you have no...
No one met.
And...
Fire...
So you...
Yes.
Who?
You have... What is...
Behind...
Romance.
Tell me your feelings.
It makes him...
You don't believe...
I don't care.
Tell me your feelings.
It makes him...
You don't...
I don't care.
What?
I'm a...
Gang...
If you're in...
You're...
I'll...
You're...
I'll...
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
These murders, and it's nothing to do with the wet boots, I say. Over there! There's one of them. Watch yourselves! Watch yourselves! Watch it! It's a killer! It's a leak! You leeches! You killer! Christ! He's dead! Kill you! It's on him! It's on him! Fuck! He's dead! Killing's all you deserve!
I can't believe I'm doing this. It's locked, all right. It's locked.
Over there! There's one of them vermin!
So this is where she lives. What a splendid house.
Dr. Reed, welcome. How are you?
As good as one can be, considering the circumstances.
Yes. Death and affliction seem prevailing themes of late. Please, come in. We have much to discuss.
I hope I haven't disturbed you.
Not at all. Actually, I was counting on you visiting me tonight.
How strange, this painting. Beautiful, melancholic, yet with a...
About me, young Ekon.
Why do you...
Please excuse my behavior, Jonathan.
What is bothering you, my lady? Your letter was quite alarming.
We will talk about this in a few minutes. For now, I would like you to tell...
Need to apologize.
Thank you, my...
I came to...
How have you reached this conclusion? I am afraid you are right. The simple...
I felt this power, radiating like an aura every time he appeared.
Most ancestral vampires of England were killed by the Guard of Prewen half a century ago. I wonder who your maker could be.
You have no idea who he could...
Some of the ancient ones fled England. Some may still...
I think I should ask the questions, your ladyship.
Fair enough, Jonathan.
Please do not...
If we survive...
I must say, your house is exquisite.
One of the advantages of living forever is having the time to be selective with one's furnishings. I took the liberty of having tea served.
You can still drink tea.
Can't keep it down, but I do so enjoy the aroma. Let us toast to make-believe. And of course to your health, Jonathan.
And to yours, my lady.
Please, call me Elizabeth.
So, my lady, why, truly, did you invite me here?
I've been asked to deliver an official invitation to meet the Ascalon Club.
Who are...
They are the
How many...
Only a...
Will they...
I doubt it.
Should I...
Of course,
Why?
because nothing...
Should I...
We all...
Why?
Because...
Why not ask for your help? Since you are obviously a powerful and influential immortal...
You have to understand that I am invisible to the eyes of...
Have they threatened...
Not at all. Their message surprised me at first.
Why use you to contact...
Because they know we are close.
They have done nothing but impede my investigations since I became known to them. Why would they want to see me now?
I guess they now see you as Ascalon material. They must have found out what happened.
I'm not sure I can accept their invitation. I have seen...
You have no choice, Jonathan. Even I...
What can you tell me?
Lord Redgrave is the founder and chairman of the Ascalon.
Have you met...
Only on rare occasions, for he never goes outside the club. And women...
How old is he?
Lord Redgrave claims to be the progeny of William...
How powerful...
The Ascalon Club may be the most influential secret society in England. Not all its members are immortals, but they are all very powerful.
They are not...
The club is mainly comprised of political figures who...
Any familiar?
As the richest, most relentless British tycoon, Aloysius Dawson.
If you are convinced I must meet him, I will heed your advice.
Thank you, Jonathan. I understand your reluctance to brush shoulders with London's vampire elite. But we have no choice.
Is the situation that critical?
Yes. The Guard of Prewen has called for a second great hunt of our kind. And they will stop at nothing to eliminate us.
Will the Guard of Prewen and the Ascalon Club fight each other?
I doubt it. If Prewen really launched a great hunt, I think most of the Ekons I know would flee the country to escape the bloodbath.
I think I saw them kill an Ekon on the way to your house. They seem to have a list with names.
To launch another great hunt, they must have collected intelligence on vampire identities and whereabouts. They are a resourceful lot.
Should we fight back? I will not be hunted down like an animal again.
I admire your courage, Jonathan. But the best way to fight them is to put an end to the epidemic. This is the only way to clear the air.
What is
The first great hunt was launched.
Why?
Prewen has always seen us immortals as a...
How did you...
I fled, Jonathan. Like most vampires who survived that slaughter. And I secretly came back when I was sure they had lost my trail.
You should flee then. Leave London, the country even. I have seen the Guard in action. They are merciless.
Your concern warms my heart, Jonathan. But fear not. If the situation gets too dangerous, I shall retreat to my secret Scottish manor. I could hide you in my luggage, if you wish.
Thank you for the offer. I shall keep it in mind, but I have much to do here. There is a question I must ask you. Could Lord Redgrave be my maker?
I doubt it. If Lord Redgrave had made you his progeny, he would not have seemed so surprised when you demonstrated the strength of your lineage.
What is the plan?
The plan is we both try to save this city, you and I. Go to Ascalon, accept their proposition, and use their influence to promote your agenda.
How can I...
The epidemic is the priority.
What will you...
I still have contacts and old friends in this town. I shall make some inquiries and attempt to learn more.
Will I...
Maybe not, Jonathan. We know for sure you were made by a powerful vampire.
Please...
Oh, Jonathan. I know you shall always have a gnawing doubt.
You have no...
Even if I had my suspicions, I would not dare give you a name so soon. All I can say is this. I will make inquiries and keep you informed.
One day soon, I will have to find the answer to this mystery.
And I shall help you in your research, I promise. For now, you must go to the Ascalon Club and play their game.
Will I see you again at the Pembroke Hospital?
No, you will find me here if you need me. I shall conduct inquiries alone, and we can then share our discoveries.
Will you not visit Pembroke again?
No. I must remain discreet and avoid attracting attention to Pembroke Hospital for the time being.
But how will you sustain yourself?
I shall not, Jonathan. Fear not. I'm used to it.
When will we meet again?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
When?
As soon as you meet Lord Redgrave, I suppose. Fear not, my dear. I shall only be a heart's beat away.
I want to thank you for all your support and your help, my lady.
Could you do me a last great favor and call me Elizabeth?
I should be honored, my lady.
Then it is settled. Finally, some good news in these dark hours.
Thank you. I appreciate the advice. I had best prepare myself to meet this Lord Redgrave now.
How thrilling to meet the Earl of Bristol in the flesh, so to speak.
Something tells me you're not very keen on the man.
Don't get me wrong. The gentlemen of the Ascalon Club are honorable, but their attitude and opinions are somewhat antiquated.
I see.
As long as they deny access to female applicants, I will leave them to their antediluvian considerations as to the natural order of things. Jonathan, promise me you'll be careful.
Of course. But why the fear in your voice?
Look at me, Jonathan.
I am.
I mean, really look at me, young Ekon. We may be deceptive by nature, but this heart of mine has always told the truth.
Oh. Elizabeth.
Go, my friend. But come back to me soon.
So, time to visit the Ascalon Club. Hello again.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you need...
Afraid so.
Throughout history...
Your work...
Goodbye, Mr. Blight. Take care of yourself.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.